I was born into a social justice family. My mom had been a nun and then left the convent because she was interested in starting a family herself. And so she worked for the United Farm Workers Association. My dad, at the same time, was teaching a social justice and law course. We grew up going to social justice events. I ended up specializing in management. And with my grandmother's experience of living in a nursing home, that also gave me an awareness both of community issues as well as issues of older adults in long-term care facilities. I always just appreciated that my parents taught me to speak out. If somebody made a comment or said something that they disagreed with, they were vocal advocates, and that taught my sister and I to also speak out against issues and really stand up for people, and that led me to social work. At the time, St. Louis Area Agency on Aging was not a practicum site, but Michelle Putnam knew that they were doing important community work, and so she actually advocated with the practicum office and offered to be the liaison so that I could do a practicum at St. Louis Area Agency on Aging. So in 2002, I did an internship there as well as at Department of Health and Senior Services, and those positive experiences later on led me to be hired at that agency. And in 2005, I started working at the St. Louis Area Agency on Aging, and I worked in the Information and Assistance Office. And about a year and a half ago, I became the director of the agency. So I've been at the St. Louis Area Agency on Aging for almost 18 years. What I tell students is that even if your focus is mental health or advocacy, inevitably you'll be working with older adults. It's important for us to know how to ask questions, how to really listen intently, and to be able to follow up to make policy and advocacy changes based on that. During COVID, our agencies and the agencies that we subcontract with did not close. Those needs don't end because there's a pandemic. So I was proud to be part of a network that continued providing services day in and day out in the midst of COVID and afterwards. We were able to start a few new programs, including homebound vaccine programs, and we also were able to distribute thousands of COVID test kits. It feels incredible to be receiving this award and to be recognized. I definitely want to thank Dr. Morrill Howell for nominating me, as well as Cal, Emily, and Cheryl, and all of the practicum students that have come to our agency and made tremendous donations of their gifts and time while at the agency. I wanted to thank everyone at the Brown School, all of the tremendous work that you're doing here, and especially the work that then is translated into the community. I also wanted to thank Polly Rehos, my parents, and my sister. Oma, also known as Senator Maida Coleman, for coming in the rain, snow, and sleet to spend mornings with our son. And my husband and my son, to have this uplift and the recognition that we have been making strides. We have been improving services to older adults, increasing opportunities to older adults, and really expanding services has just been tremendous.